Hello, y'all. It's Beth here again. Welcome to week 2. This is the week that we delve into the argumentative part of this course. Last week, you explained your perspective on social media. You explained in your written assignment number 1 your experience with it and basically how you feel about it. And you've started reading The Circle, in which Dave Eggers has a very strong argument to make about social media. So this week, we're going to delve into the rhetorical sense of how do you create an argument. Before we start making our own, we're going to look to see how other people do it. So, I have grammar resources, tutorials here in the resources. If on your writing assignment number 1, I mentioned anything about sentence structure, awkward sentence structure, sentence fragments, run-ons, comma splices, this is where I'd like you to look. These are serious mistakes. This is an advanced writing course. It's the last writing course many of you will ever have to take. So you need to fix them now. Not only for the grade in this class, but for future papers that you will write in your academic career or on the workplace. So I've also given you some examples of rhetorical concepts. Look at this. You might find this interesting. Somebody has brilliantly taken one of the last presidential debates in 2016 between Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Slams both of them, actually. I think you might find it humorous, but uses the rhetorical concepts that we will be using in the activities this week. The forum this week will be starting to discuss The Circle, starting to discuss the argument that Dave Eggers is making about social media. I think you'll find he is rather negative about it. You may agree with him, you may disagree with him. This is the place to discuss it with your classmates, and with me, of course. Then writing assignment number 2 is a real rhetorical analysis where I've given you, you see, a number of articles that are argumentative. These are not descriptive, they are argumentative. Most of them rather recent. I see one 2012, most of them are 2017. I guess I haven't added one. Oh yes, there's a 2018. But in these, most of them, I'm sorry, are rather negative, but some of them are positive. Find one you like. If you don't like any of these, feel free to choose one of your own, but check with me beforehand. I want to make sure that it's argumentative in this. I'm going to ask you to read it. You might want to print it out, highlight it, mark it up, outline it, because what I want you to do is understand the thesis that the author is putting forth, is arguing, and how that author is supporting it, and then at the end whether or not you agree with it. I have given you some directions here that you can look at, and let's pull it up so that we can see. I've shown this, and here's my example right here. Notice it's double spaced. There needs to be at least one quotation. We are using MLA Edition 8 form with this. Notice, I think this one is, about the equivalent of about a page. It's 250 words or so. It doesn't have to be long, but what I am going to be looking for is to see if you have identified clearly the author's intention, their audience, and how well you think they have succeeded in their argument. We're doing this now because next week we will start formulating our own argument. Notice I have a works cited here. Notice it's singular, works cited, because there's only one. As I said, we're using MLA Edition 8. You can just copy this, or you can use Noodle Tools from the library, or ask me. I'm not going to be grading you so much on the format here, but every time we cite somebody's work, we need to use the proper documentation. We need to give everybody credit for it. As always, let me know if I can help you in any way, and I'm looking forward to reading your work. Bye for now.